But what I don't understand is the lack of humanity and empathy in our country right now. There is the one side, and they did it. You said, I think didn't you bring this up? There was a study about the party when they checked Republicans' brains versus our Democratic brains. Republicans activate the lizard brain very, very deeply. Like, it's not enough that you do well. It's not enough that you make money or successful. You have to make sure that everyone else suffers. Like, so if your taxes are going toward feeding some people who are poorer than you, that's not okay. They should do what I did. Well, however, your dad gave you a $2 million house when he died, and he willed you his business. So you didn't do that. Now, those who did, God bless you. I've had to build my own business from nothing. And I still need the clubs and I need a team to do it. But I would never deny anybody food.
So let's talk about what immigrants get.
I would never deny anybody housing. Human rights.
Humanity.
Yep.
Lawful permanent residents who are green card holders are eligible for federal benefits like Medicaid, temporary assistance for needy families, temporary, SNAP, food stamps, and supplemental security income.
Why?
The 5-year bar. Most federal programs require immigrants to have held that green card status for 5 years before even becoming eligible. As far as Social Security and Medicare, their eligibility requires them paying into the system for at least 40 quarters, which is about 10 years of work history.
So wait, they don't get it until they've been working here for 10 years?
Right.
So this is what I want.
So then I'll go to undocumented.
But here, can I say this? What the fuck is everybody talking about then if that's the law? If the law is you got to bust your ass, but it's 40 months. That's only 4 years. That's less than 4 years. 36 months is 3 years.
40 quarters.
40 quarters. Jesus.
10 years.
That's 10 years. Holy shit.
Right. That's what
I thought you said months. Okay. So 40 quarters. That's 10 fucking. So wait. So here's what pisses me off. And I'm blaming the Democratic media now. Motherfuckers, you need to point this out. The only way as a green card holder you get benefits is if you've paid taxes for 10 years
and have maintained your green card status.
Sales taxes,
for 5 years.
How like federal taxes, payroll taxes, and then you finally, after 10 years, you get some benefits. Give me the other one, undocumented. Go ahead.
Undocumented, strict limitations. They are barred from most federal means tested public benefits, including SNAP, TAMP, SSI, those ones I said, and non-emergency Medicaid. However, they are eligible for emergency medical care, which is called emergency Medicaid, and WIC, which helps take care of women with infants and children.
Okay, so in a life-threatening situation, we give them help.
Yes.
Or if your kids are starving to death, you can get help.
And then as far as refugees and asylees, they get immediate resettlement support. They that way, so refugees and those seeking asylum that have proven
people that have been granted, right?
They are immediately eligible for federal mainstream benefits.
What does that mean, mainstream benefits?
So the
we're helping people.
ORR, the Office of Refugee Resettlement, which I'm sure he'll do away with, provides targeted short-term cash and medical assistance, employment preparation, and English language training. So these are people that are here because their lives were at risk.
They were going to be killed.
Yes.
Yeah, they were going to be killed.
And so we teach them English, give them short-term cash and medical assistance so that they can get on their feet and help them get ready to find a job. And
in return for that, what we get is, over the next 10 years, we get $8 trillion in GDP and $1 trillion in taxes. Mm-hmm. So we get all this paid back. Look up the percentage of what we give to immigrants as new immigrants as is what we get out of it. I want to get this clear because I'm so fucking tired of this creep actually saying that immigrants are bad. When you look at when you just break down the numbers, what they provide, they commit crime at half the level of born here Americans, and they bring $8 trillion to the economy, and you are still bitching. And here's one more thing about white supremacists who believe that we need to get these people. He kept saying shithole countries. If you guys are the master race, if us white males are supposed to be the master race, why are you so insecure about that?
I just keep arguing that the ones that are calling themselves the master race.
Or the alphas?
Ew.
Yeah, you are really... Nobody wants you on the commercial.
No.
We definitely don't want you holding the flag, bro.
This episode brought to you by Hungry Root.
Hungry Root?
One of my all-time favorite companies because it is really, really, really hard to plan for dinner, and especially with my goal of keeping it somewhat healthy and high protein, it's like nearly impossible to plan,
and also mildly surprising. You get locked into this thing. You eat the same thing all the time, and your life starts to become that movie Joe the Volcano with Tom Hanks that nobody saw, where it's just this dreaded. You living in a fluorescent light nightmare. But however, Hungry Root gives you these ideas. They do your basket, your box, whatever, and you're like, oh my God, I didn't even know what are these?
Christmas.
It's Christmas, right?
So it's basically you go online and you fill out this quiz when you join, and like things that you like, things you absolutely don't like. And then it gets more and more personalized over time by learning your taste, your dietary needs. So you obviously, if you're doing high protein or you celiac or whatever, right? They have over 1,000 grocery items, salad kits, smoothies, snacks. There's always new stuff because it's seasonal. My all-time favorite thing about Hungry Root, other than it comes to your door, they have screened out over 200 additives. So they don't have anything with high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives. All their meat and seafood is high quality, no hormones, no antibiotics. That's incredible.
But also because when you go shopping, it's such a hassle to look for that. Like if you really give a shit about your health and your family and like how long they last and how much mercury is going to go pass through my liver, if you have to look at everything, it takes forever. But Hungry Root actually has already done the work.
The thing that I love about them too is it's an overall lifestyle thing. So it stocks your pantry. So they're the ones that got me hooked on those,
Quest bars?
No, those little graham cracker, gluten-free. They're little squares. Is it Arrowhead?
Little squares of healthy crack.
Oh my God. I ate the whole box the first time they sent them. It wasn't a huge box, but it was definitely a family size.
I remember there was a tiny bit. I remember cracking it. I saw it open in the thing and I was, what are these? And I looked in and it was almost empty. It was like, there was like 4 in the bottom. Yeah. I love that you put it back like a 4-year-old.
Well, I didn't want anybody to know. But so you open your pantry door and you've got all these healthy snacks. Like we have turkey jerky sticks that you can just grab and go. But then you open your fridge and you've got the kit to make a really nice salad that takes 5 minutes, or you can buy pre-made stuff, which I like to do. Like I got several flavors of pre-made chicken. Remember, like chopped up, and then it sits in its little containers so that you can just grab stuff and go, and it's healthy. Or they have very quick meals to cook, and like your favorite all-time meal were those street tacos.
It's so funny that I listen to us do our ads because I know people are like, we're doing ads, but it's so true that like we only do ads for companies we love. We start talking about it like it's a thing.
This is a whole lifestyle change for you, and they will do all the work for you.
Right.
You're going to love it. I promise you, as much as I do. For a limited time, get 40% off your first order, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/Titus and use promo code Titus. That's hungryroot.com/Titus, promo code Titus to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. Okay. So
I think that's the longest commercial we ever did. And I'm fine with it.
Account for hundreds of billions in tax revenue.
Of course. Yeah, I've been saying
over $382.9 billion to the federal government and $196.3 billion to state and local authorities.
And you don't want tax. You don't want these people here. So the roads, the roads, the hospitals, the stadiums we're building, they're contributing this much?
Yeah. So here's the other thing. Undocumented. Households led by undocumented immigrants contribute nearly $90 billion to $96.7 billion annually, which includes billions of dollars paid into Social Security and Medicare programs for which they are ineligible to receive benefits.
So your grandma and grandpa is getting some of his checks not dropping because of some immigrants who came here that can't get Social Security.
Recent data from the Congressional Budget Office shows that the surges that we've had over recent years in immigration will add roughly $7 trillion to the U.S. economy over a decade,
Who's got these statistics right?
with immigrants generating a projected $1.2 trillion in additional federal revenue.
Who got these statistics right?
Beyond direct tax payments, immigrant households hold over $6.6 trillion in housing wealth and inject over $167 billion into the rental market annually.
So that exactly right there is exactly why this is happening. So who's supposedly considered a builder and a housing guy?
Uh-huh.
So if they own $6 trillion of housing and we get rid of them, you're illegal. You got to go. You don't get that money back. What happens to your house? Gets sold on the market. Who buys your house? Is it the people that can't afford to pay for their own house, goes to go buy another house? Or is it the rich people who are paying 4% tax, who are now going to step in and buy every single one of these immigrant houses?